Third video, asana number 3. This is Dandasana with props. We're gonna do it with the wall and we're gonna use a lot of props. So one thing that you can do for Tadasana is sit in a little bit of height. You can have a blanket or you can have a block. I have this tiny little block. I'm gonna sit right on it. But this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the wall. So I'm gonna sit by the wall. I'm going to straighten the legs, and the legs are not necessarily quite going to touch the floor. The back of the knees are not gonna touch the floor. I'm gonna suggest keep the knees bent and flex the feet. And then bring the shoulders on the wall, kind of like what we did in Tadasana, where you roll the shoulders back and the shoulder blades activate, they come together and they lift the chest. And then see if the chin is level towards the floor, on the floor. The hands are gonna be reaching, and because you have a prop under you, the hands are not necessarily gonna touch. Just put the fingertips there and keep rolling the arms to touch the wall. Breathe there, flex the feet and do the same action of bringing the knees together, the big toes together. The heels may not, if you were doing this standing, the heels may not be touching. The book says that the heels do not touch, so let's honor that. And then when you're flexing the feet, the pinky toes are gonna be kind of pointing towards the front, point them, bring them towards you. And then there, if it feels like easy, straighten the legs. Squeeze the muscles towards the bones and stretch them. The intention is to stretch the muscles of the body. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Take one breath, take 2 breaths, take 3 breaths. Let's say that you do not have a prop or don't want to sit on the floor or on some kind of height. Sit on the floor, and you can have either blocks under the knees. Depending how tight you are, they can be second height, first height, or it can also be a blanket underneath. So I'm gonna try it with the blocks because I feel that most people are super tight in the back. Try to find, hopefully you can find, take your time if you don't, try to find your sitting bones and try to sit right on top of the sitting bones. The knees are bent, and the bend in the knees should help the low back find its strength and push forward to lengthen the spine as if we were standing. Then you want to be able to press the knees, the back of the knees on the props, and flex the feet. Okay. Press the knees on the blocks, so there is a little bit of action there, and this action is going to help you activate the muscles on the thighs. Lock the femurs and lengthen, and then just have the hands there helping you straighten and lift from the spine. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and then flex your feet. And remember, if the toes are pointing away from you, just bring them, just work on bringing them towards you or towards the knees. Take 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths, as many as you need. Tighten the body, squeeze the legs together, and squeeze the muscles towards the bones and stretch them. Lengthen. Push with the trapezius, the shoulders down and the neck up. Give a space towards the ears. Give a space at the collarbone. And rest. Video number 3 of the 3 mechanics of the asana.